Today we're at Tribute Pizza in San Diego visiting Matt and his team with this pizzeria that a lot of people suggested we have to visit when visiting San Diego. Matt's going to tell us the story about how he got started, his inspiration for Tribute Pizza, which is a tribute to the best pizzas that he's had and pizza makers that he knows across the country, and show us a little behind the scenes of the business and how the flow works of the kitchen. I thought this was really interesting, and the pizza was great, by the way. This was an interesting interview because we did a little interview, but they also did a little area tour of the kitchen. And during the recording of this, there was the devastating fires in LA, and Matt and I both have friends in that area that have pizzerias that have lost their entire pizzeria. And Matt was implementing a special pizza that was donating the proceeds to that pizzeria, as well as to the people of the LA areas that were affected by the fire. So great gesture by Matt and his team. And let's get into this Pizza Insider video with Tribute Pizza in San Diego. Where are we?
We're here at Tribute Pizza, here in North Park in San Diego.
Where in San Diego is this considered? Is this like a certain area?
The neighborhood is called North Park. It's uptown, I don't know.
How'd you find this spot? This is a cool spot.
I was actually eating breakfast at Lucky's right there at Caddy Corner, but almost 11 years ago when I saw the police sign go up in the window.
So it just happened to be sitting there?
Well, I was doing a pop-up at the time, and I was actually trying to convince Lucky, the guy who owned that restaurant, to let me do a pop-up in there.
Okay.
And actually never happened, but I ended up managing to cook pizza on this corner anyways.
Okay. So how did you get into pizza?
First job, high school. Delivering pizza, skateboard.
So first job, delivering pizza?
Yep. And then making it.
Okay. Any particular place or just a random spot?
A random spot. They don't exist anymore.
Okay.
And I don't know if they're worth putting on my resume.
So then you said you had a pop-up?
Uh-huh.
Then what? How did you start the pop-up? What were you, like, because back then, were Gauzy's and Unis a thing back then?
No, I've actually, underneath the wood-fired oven, there's a Baker's Pride. It's like their 110 volt.
Okay.
Like, it's basically a toaster oven, but
You just plug it
gets
into
to
it, like
700 degrees.
Wow.
It's kind of a bossy thing. Fits two 18-inch pizzas, and start with that.
That's cool. And how long were you doing that for?
A couple of years, like 3 years maybe.
In the San Diego area?
Uh-huh, all in San Diego.
Okay. Did you grow up in San Diego?
I did, I'm San Diego born and raised.
Okay.
Here, let's go up here.
Yeah.
Hawkeye.
So San Diego, born and raised, and then 10 years ago you decided to open this place, and did it look like this when you opened it?
Sure didn't. It was a white shell. It was 4 walls and a puddle of water that had intruded underneath a door that didn't have any weather stripping. I built this, designed this.
You did it all yourself?
No. I've become a fairly competent mediocre plumber and mediocre electrician, but I did not do this. No.
It looks great.
I had a lot of very important help. Took advantage of some resources. I am very fortunate to have a restaurant that's as beautiful as it is. I mean, right, you keep growing, keep evolving, right? I think right when you walked up, it was one guy's first day, right? He still had the size sticker on his t-shirt. So he's part of it, right? That's today.
And then I just saw too on Instagram, you just got back from a trip to Texas, right? To get some tiles for the bottom of the oven?
Sure did.
What kind of oven is that?
That is a Renato.
Okay.
It's a Renato wood-fired oven. I wanted to make the pizza that Chris Bianco makes, so I bought the oven that Chris Bianco made pizza in.
That's the oven that he uses at his spot, or used at his spot when he was making pizza?
Yep. I actually was in his pizzeria in Phoenix with him yesterday. Saw his oven.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Pane Bianco on Central has this exact same model.
So do you cook everything on the menu in that oven?
No, I mean, we've got a fryer and we've got a range. And also the Baker's Pride that is still under there.
Is it? Oh, it's under there, but it's on?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
It's we bake our gluten-frees in there, and we've also got the convection oven underneath the French top. Yeah, but most of the pizzas are done in the wood-fired oven.
Okay. And what's your style of pizza if you had to like describe it to somebody?
Oh man, we've got too many. What am I doing? We've got, like, we started off with a 13-inch Neapolitan, 100% wood-fired, you know, long fermentation, high hydration, you know, really focused on the balance of ingredients, the quality of toppings, stuff like that. During the pandemic, we added an 18-inch New York style that's still cooked in the wood-fired oven.
Okay. You can see him making it right there.
Yeah. We've also got a 9x13 quarter sheet grandma style. That's you know, a little fluffier, a little you know, a little less Neapolitan, more golden brown, baked in the cheapest quarter sheet pan we can get.
Not Lloyd pans?
No. And love you, chef. Have a good day. He used to be the chef here, and now he's got a pop-up in Tijuana, and certain ingredients he does not have access to across the border. So,
In Tijuana?
yep.
That's super cool. What's the name of it?
His name's Gaylord, and his pizza place or his pop-up is called Mr. Wink.
Okay.
And he can't get, you know, kind of like for the pizza that he wants to make, the three most important things: the flour, the Bianco di Napoli, tomatoes,
Yep.
and the Ezzo pepperoni,
Oh, okay. So he comes.
and the grande cheese, of course. So I'll buy it for him and
That's nice of you.
sell it to him at cost, because everybody's got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh God. Have to.
I got you. Back here?
Yeah, come on.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry about
No, you're good. Very cool.
All right, come on down. Stretch and top and oven.
Oh yeah.
Bigger spreader started with.
That's the one you started with?
Yeah. Cut and finish. Sorry. Coming down. Whew. Ah, lost him. I'm down. How is it?
Did you make that bread in there?
Sure do.
Do you serve this in sandwiches, or is it just for like serve bread before dinner, or what do you use
It's
for
an,
this?
it's an appetizer.
Is it? Okay. And then focaccia, I know that's an appetizer. Sorry, man.
Yep. And then also croutons and toast for meatballs and stuff. Come on over.
Sorry.
It's our salad and garmache section.
So, did you work in any restaurants before you opened this?
Yeah.
So you knew how to set this all up, like the flow you wanted to have?
I designed the kitchen for the most part,
Yeah.
but also my mom, who's very
Helped out?
coming back. How you doing,
Hey.
Kevin? Welcome. Family meal. The farmer's market is here every Thursday.
Okay.
And we just picked this up. This was actually grown just for us.
Is that kale?
Kale.
What do you do with this?
This is in our
Is it like a kale salad?
kale salad, and also the new pizza that has just gone live today.
Oh, that's the one we were talking about before we recorded. That's a tribute. That's for the people who.
For Side Pie Guy.
Yeah, Side Pie
Sorry,
Guy.
For Side Pie.
Side Pie, who was in the LA fires tragically. Place burned down. That sucks.
Our dough situation. Here we do all of our dough in this.
Oh.
We're probably the highest volume pizzeria in America, in the world maybe,
That uses those?
That uses individual cups.
I mean, obviously, you must go through millions of those.
We wash them.
Okay.
Wash them.
But they're still not, they don't last forever like a dough tray would, right?
Yeah, but if they cost 11 cents each,
Yeah.
and you get
3 or 4
22 uses out of them,
That's enough, yeah.
then they're basically free.
Yeah.
Really, really good produce. Like, this is from the farmer's market a block away. Yep. Like,
It's great.
oh man. These jalapenos are grown by this guy named Ryan Connolly. And they're like,
Do you try to source all your produce locally?
like as much as we can.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's California garlic.
Yeah.
Like, try to not use Chinese garlic. Like, the cherry tomatoes are from the farmer's market. Like, the mushrooms are actually grown here in San Diego County. A lot of the stuff is.
I mean, it's very organized and
Local.
labeled and everything in here, so.
I mean,
I know you probably are like, don't you, everybody do it that way, but not everybody does it that way.
I believe that.
Yeah.
But it's cleanliness is next to godliness, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, a couple things are commodity. Not a lot, though.
How many items on your menu total, like, for your whole menu?
Got like 16 pizzas on our full menu, plus a separate vegan menu with like 5 pizzas on it. Got 5 or 6 small plates and a couple, like 5 or 6 larger plates. Kids menu, specials menu.
But not a lot of different items, right?
Like probably, like if you were a new cook and you were going to be working both pizza and garmage and prep dough, probably need to know 120 recipes.
Okay.
But they're like, those are component parts of 50-ish total items.
From prep to finish.
Yep.
Yeah. This is great. Thanks for letting me come back here.
You're welcome.
Very cool.
Maybe I should skip it. It's maybe less romantic.
What is it?
It's like our storage place that really is like
I
a,
feel like people like to see that the most.
well, all right.
Where is it?
Wow.
Where is it?
I got one over here and one over here. Here, come over here.
All right.
Coming down line again?
Yeah.
Down line?
Right behind you.
Atrás?
Right behind you.
You need hands? Yeah. Give me a towel down. Here. So I think if you open up the valve, I think it releases pressure. But it really is fucking on there, huh? Here, I have tools.
Sweet.
Be right back.
Thank you.
All right. Shit. 457 lineup. Will you? We're about to do our lineup.
How you doing?
Porch. This is Bruce. Bruce Porch.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
New today. All right, I'm gonna practice. This is brand new today. This is called the Bobby Green for Kevin. So there's a pizzeria up in Altadena, California, owned by a friend of mine that burned down yesterday, called Side Pie. And this is one of their signature pizzas on the menu. And 100% of the proceeds of this pizza are going up to him, as well as to other victims of the California LA fires, the California Fire Foundation. So, farmer's market kale, cremini mushrooms, shaved red onions, fresh garlic, mozzarella, 2 kinds of it, Parmigiano Reggiano, and then a Meyer lemon-infused extra virgin olive oil that I made myself.
What? Meyer lemon infused extra virgin olive oil?
With Meyer lemons from Ryan Connolly at Connolly Farms here in San Diego County.
San Diego here. You did it.
All right,
Yes.
thank you. I don't know that guy. Yeah, right. It's fairly lemony. Like a lot of a lot of times, like an infused olive oil is infused with like oil or something, but I actually like zested lemons by hand and then vacuum sealed it and sous vide it and then strained it. So it's like fairly lemony. All right. You know, part of what we do is we pay tribute to the best pizza in America and in the world. And
Who are some of the pizzas? So Tribute Pizza. When I first discovered you guys, you know, I saw Tribute Pizza. I didn't really understand until I looked at your menu what Tribute Pizza meant. You Tribute Pizza means like the pizzas on your menu are tribute to a particular person in the pizza industry or a particular style of pizza. How do you go about choosing the pizzas that you want to tribute?
I travel and I eat a lot of pizza.
Do you?
I mean, I don't really travel. I own a restaurant. But when I travel, I eat pizza.
You own a restaurant, meaning you own a restaurant, you don't have that many opportunities to travel because you're always at the restaurant?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, here at the restaurant a lot. Which feels weird to say because I have just spent the last 3 days driving from Dallas, Texas.
But why? Why did you drive from Dallas, Texas?
Pizza stuff.
Yeah, so
Pizza,
that's gotta work
pizza
too.
life.
Yeah. So who are some of the pizzas that you have tributes to? They're good.
I mean, we could go top to bottom.
Yeah, you mean like your top ones,
well,
like your favorite ones, or the most popular ones.
Sure. Our number one best-selling pizza is the Bees Mode, which is a tribute to Mike Kurtz from Mike's Hot Honey and Paulie from Paulie G's. Oh, hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Love you, bud. I just talked to him yesterday. My day's driving 1,500 miles across the middle of Texas really made my last couple days blend together. Was that yesterday?
You're doing a great job.
I love Mike. So the Bees Mode is our number one bestseller with sopressata, ricotta, pickled sweet peppers, and finished with Mike's Hot Honey. Of course, it's got organic crushed tomatoes and mozzarella and pecorino. You know, we've also got like the Brooklyn's Best, which is a tribute to Frank Pinello at Best Pizza.
Yep, I know Frank.
On Havemeyer. You know, the Detroit-ish style is a tribute to Justin up at Apollonia's. You know, we've got the Green Pie, which is a tribute to Chris Bianco's Green Pie.
I've never met Chris Bianco or had his pizza. That's the one place I haven't been to yet.
You know, I had it yesterday, and he's one of the most humble guys in the world, but it is the fucking best.
Is it really? In Phoenix, right?
In Phoenix.
Yeah, I gotta get there.
I had his Green Pie, the origin of our tribute to the Green Pie yesterday, and it was even better than I remembered. Oh my God.
So when you put a pie on your menu as a tribute to somebody, do you have to have it first? Like, are these pizzas that you've had at their places or at their establishment, if they're pizzerias?
With rare exception, I've had them before.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
like so good, you're like, I gotta put this on my menu for a tribute to them.
pretty
Yeah.
much.
That's a cool concept for an idea of a pizzeria, though. Like doing that, the pizzerias that you like.
I mean, it's definitely happened where I've put something on that I haven't had the source, but it's much more rare than the opposite.
Yeah, like the Kevin McAllister, of course. He ain't gonna have his pizza, but you have a tribute to him, right?
You know, I made that pizza actually for Macaulay Culkin.
Did you really?
Uh-huh.
How'd that happen?
Like a couple blocks up is a bar called U31.
Yeah.
And about 10 or 12 years ago, he was in a Velvet Underground themed cover band that did pizza related covers called the Pizza Underground. And I bribed the security guards to let me bring a pizza in. So I went in for the show and brought him a cold ass pizza. What is it? What's the name of I have the hat. It's the red hat.
Oh, Little Nero's.
Little Nero's. Nice pull.
Yeah.
Nice pull, Bruce.
I know my Home Alone.
So no, I've never had Little Nero's, but Macaulay Culkin has had tributes Kevin McAllister. Our margarita is a tribute to 1889 Raphael Esposito, right? The story of the margarita.
Today, what's your favorite today? If you had to pick a pizza today to eat, what are you gonna eat?
I mean, I really want to make the green pie just to start figuring out what the difference is between what we're doing and what Chris is doing.
What's the green pie? Describe it for people who are watching.
All right, so it's so Chris at Pane Bianco has the like New York style by the slice available, and the green pie is kind of like a challenges the notion that tomato sauce is the default sauce for pizza. It's like, what if it was spinach sauce? Like, what if it was a plain cheese? What if a plain cheese pizza by default was made with something else?
Interesting.
So it's actually, the sauce is his tribute to Peter Luger Steakhouse, to the creamed spinach there. So he kind of describes it as spinach and arugula that's been blanched pretty quickly, and then you blend the blanched spinach and arugula with a little bit of the blanching liquid, and you add a little bit of heavy cream, a little Parmigiano Reggiano, a little black pepper, a little extra virgin olive oil, and like a little bit of freshly grated nutmeg, and that's super simple. And that's the sauce, and then it's just a plain cheese pizza, right? It's got mozzarella and fontina and maybe Parmigiano on it, a couple turns of black pepper, and it was better than I even remembered. It's so crazy to me to, like, sometimes the origin of pizzas don't live up to my memory, and it's it's crazy to go back and it's like, it's way fucking better than I remember.
That's interesting, because usually when you have something like, even if you have a pizza that you remember as a kid, you go back and eat that same pizza, like, wow, this is horrible. I can't believe I liked that as a kid.
Right, I mean, our combo is a tribute to the Costco food court. It's actually no longer a tribute. It's in memoriam now.
What is that? What is the pizza at the food court?
Well, like the combo at the Costco food court.
Oh, the combo. Yeah.
So they got rid of it during the pandemic. So it's actually the only pizza on the menu that's no longer a tribute. It's in memoriam to.
Are you a pro Costco pizza guy? Hey, Alex from Hot Tongue Pizza and I have this debate going on, back and forth on the Instagram DMs. If every time you post something about it, Costco, or I say it's horrible.
I don't love it, but it's still pizza.
It's like, that's exactly what he said. But he comes across like it's great. And I'm always like, Alex, it's not great. It's pizza. It's cheap.
Here's the thing. Well, but there's a place for that.
Definitely.
Right? Like Little League soccer, whatever, something like.
Yeah, if I don't like the kid, I'm going to give him Costco pizza.
No. If you need to feed an army.
True.
Right? If I was making if I was making pizza for the firefighters up in LA, it's like, I can make them a lot of pizza, but you know who can make them more pizza?
That's right.
Costco.
Yeah. They got that concession stand conveyor oven going. They have the whole process going down.
I mean.
Plus, they buy all their ingredients for their Costco. They get all that shit cheap.
I mean, I'm less offended by the pizza than maybe I should be.
I think with your tributes, you should be offended. I feel like you should be offended by the Costco pizza.
No.
I'm embarrassed to say that on video right now, but I might cut that piece out.
The pizza cognition theory, right?
What's that?
I don't know. It's something that the pizza that you ate growing up is for you the definition of pizza.
You have a lot of people working.
Dude, got 130 seats. We're getting ready for dinner service.
But you're only open 4 to 8, right? 4 to 9?
The last seating is at 8. So like, right, today's Thursday. So we seat guests between 4 and 8.
Yep.
But our kitchen will be going until 8:45 or 9.
Okay.
And then on Friday and Saturday, our last seating is at 9. So we'll be cooking pizza until 10.
How many pizzas do you guys sell on an average night?
Between 300 and 500.
That's great. And is it all dine-in, or do you do takeout and delivery?
Now we don't do any delivery, but we do 25, 30% takeout.
That's good.
But we don't participate in any of the programs or anything. It's 100%
you.
Us.
And they order online, or they call?
You can't call. I'm trying to fix that because
you can't call. Like,
you cannot call.
Why do you want to fix that? Like, fix it like you want people to call?
Because we're in hospitality, like we're, because 75 or 80% of our business is dine-in.
Yeah.
Where, as much as we're in the pizza business, we're in the hospitality business. So, like, a lot of hospitality is, I'm not saying no. And when somebody wants some food to go, and they're driving and they can't order online, and they call, and we're like, sorry, you got to order online. Best case scenario, if we even answer the phone, like, the hospitality, from the hospitality perspective, it's way better to say, yeah, sure.
Right.
I'll take that order. There's also like maybe an interesting, like the shifting of the liability. When somebody orders online and you make what's on the ticket,
You have proof, right?
right? It's like, no, this is fucking what you ordered. I don't.
We didn't hit the buttons for you.
But just from a perspective of hospitality, it's nicer to say, sure.
Yeah. In theory, I agree. But in practicality, I would not want to do that. I hate the phone. This is my personal opinion.
I also hate the phone.
Okay, good. We're on the same page on that. Plus, do you have kids?
I don't.
Okay, so I have 3 kids.
I got 30 of them, but
Yeah, right. I have 3 daughters in their teens to 20s, and they don't want to talk to people on the phone.
no.
So I feel like the younger demographic of people don't even want to use the phone anyway.
One of my least favorite things is when I text somebody and then they call me. It's like, or it's even worse. It's like that one I kind of understand because it's like I was already using my phone to be in contact with you, and you just did the other feature of the phone. But when you email somebody and then they go, it's easier for me to just call you.
Yes. You know what's worse than that? If you text somebody and they FaceTime you.
Oh, see, I got the Android phone, so.
There you go.
So
that's how you solve that problem right there. I love that.
Yeah.
What's one piece of advice, as we kind of wrap this up? I know you got to go back in there for service.
Cool.
What's one piece of advice you'd give to somebody who's looking to get started in the pizza business, or like they're started and maybe they're struggling a little bit? How do they keep going?
One piece of advice, huh?
Or as many as you can give them.
I'd say that even if you think you're in the pizza business, you're actually in the HR business. People are the most important thing for scale and growth and for sustainability. And you gotta invest in your pizza as much as you do your oven or your silverware or whatever. It's a people business, right? I mean, I've got like 12 people on my pizza line right now.
Yeah. That's the one thing I noticed when I first got here is that you do have quite a lot of people here.
And knock on wood, right? We're still here 9 years later, so I figured out something about it.
Right. That's not nothing to sneeze at. You know, restaurants are hard to run. Pizzerias are really hard to run, and to be in a single location for 9 straight years means you're paying your taxes. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm paying taxes. A fair amount of them too. I don't know. What else advice would I offer? I don't know.
Those are good pieces of advice right there.
Okay.
I think those are good.
Cool.
Know your numbers. Make sure they're waving up here to us.
Oh, hey guys. They always make fun of me when it's like, oh, like Hollywood Matt. They don't say that.
Do they really?
They do not.
Oh, okay, good.
No.
You don't seem like you'd be like the kind of guy that seeks out the limelight.
No.
Do you like being behind the counter or like talking to the customers more? Like you back there making pizza?
Maybe this is a piece of advice. It's like the best position to be in is to get to rather than to have to. So it's like I'm really privileged when I get to make pizza, and it's a real problem when I have to make pizza. Or it's a real privilege when I get to touch tables in the dining room, but it's really fucked if I have to. Or in the dish pit, or on the host stand, or whatever it is. It's like one of the greatest triumphs or successes is getting it where as many jobs as you're the best at, you actually get to work on developing other people to be better than you at them.
Yeah. I always say that too. Like that's one thing I've learned over the years is like success is relative for anybody, right? Like there's different levels of success, but like to me a successful restaurant is this: if you're the owner, you're not on the schedule, but you get to go work the pizza line whenever you want.
Well, in the chef's table with Nancy Silverton, she does schedule herself on the line, and in a weird way, right, grass is greener sort of way, that sounds really pleasant to me because it's like, well, that's when I know I'd rather know I'm going to be there than it be a surprise.
Yeah.
But these days it's more a get to unless it's a real emergency.
That's good though. That's great. So tributepizza.com, is that your website?
Tributepizza.com.
On Instagram, Tribute Pizza? Mm-hmm. Those are the two places, like if they wanted to, someone watch this, they wanted to like say hello or follow you guys, Instagram's the best place?
You can just email me, matt@tributepizza.com.
We may not put that in there.
No, whatever, it's fine. I don't care.
Okay. But yeah.
I'm in hospitality.
Yeah, that's true.
You want my cell phone?
There may be a lot of people that watch this though.
Cool.
Okay.
Please, I mean, fuck, I had so many people contribute to my education and to like helping me avoid catastrophic errors in this business that it like just fucking email me or text me 858-220-0030.
But if he texts you, don't call him.
No, don't. Only text me.
Yeah, just text.
My voicemail is intentionally full.
Oh.
Text is the only way.
Oh, Matt, thank you so much. I appreciate you having me.
Welcome.
Yeah, this is great, man. Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Bruce. Appreciate you.
Thanks for Matt for having me at Tribute Pizza, showing me around and giving me an amazing meal, because after this video was recorded, we sat down, we had an amazing pizza. Matt and his team are amazing, very hospitable, very friendly. They run a great business there, and everybody at the business that works there and the customers just seem to be so happy. Go check them out. We'll link everything up in the description of this video below, their Instagram, their website. And if you're in the San Diego area, highly recommend checking out Tribute Pizza and Matt and his team over there. Great place. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit subscribe, like, leave a comment where you're watching this from, and we'll see you on the next Pizza Insider video.